Hello, welcome to Bed Blogs. I'm your boy, the Samurai, aka David Scott. That's right, the nickname before the name. Or the Kitchener Technician. I don't know. You pick. I want to talk to everybody today about something really special and really dear to my heart. It's the best ribs I have ever had in my life. In my all 24 years of life, these are the best ribs I've ever had. Meatball did not try them because we already fat enough as a unit. um, but these okay. So let me paint you the picture. I went to the Kitchener Ribfest 2017 because it's this year. I went with two friends of mine. Can I say their names? We'll just call one Jen, and we'll call one B. Arb. Okay, that works. Anyway, so we went to this rib fest. First half rack of ribs I got, good. They were good ribs. They were good. They were solid ribs. I liked them. They're juicy. They're saucy. They're all around. I give them a 5 out of 7. Why 7? I don't know. Now let me just get to the main event, to the coup de grace. And if they didn't win this year, then Kitchener just fucked up like the states did with Trump. All right, so first off, let me paint you the picture. Walking by to get my next rack of ribs because I'm like still kind of hungry after that first one. Sorry, half rack, not that fat. I'm slimming down. Anyway, so I'm walking by. This guy's yelling at me. He's yelling at me like a black dude in the club, first of all. So that immediately gets my attention. He's like, "Hey, yo, Spider-Man! Hey, yo, Spider-Man!" I'm wearing a Spider-Man jersey. I stop. I turn. "Hey, I can hear your tummy grumbling. Come here. Get in line. You know you want to try these ribs. You know you're going to... And he, first of all, this dude looks like every white dude who goes to country clubs without a cowboy hat. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The only difference is instead of, holding a beer, he's got a big old rib trophy in his hand. He's just shaking it over his head, yelling at people, pointing people out. "Hey, you, hey, you, hey, you." And again, like every black dude in the club. "Hey, yo, green shirt. Hey, yo, family of 3. He was getting attention. And first of all, I was like, I see you, see me, see you. I'm going to have some of your ribs. If they're not good, I guess we're going to fight. But again, best ribs of all time. So, no fighting. I want to go back and give that man a hug. I get in line. I'm waiting. I'm watching them make their ribs because, that's the best part about Ribfest is waiting in line to get some good-ass meat. Oh, also, it's about to get crazy sexual up in here as I talk about this stuff, so put the pauses where they need to be. I ain't gonna do it. Anyway, as I was saying, waiting in line. Hey, buddy. Hey, bubba. Anyway, I'm waiting in line for these ribs. What are you doing? Okay, relax. Anyway, I'm waiting in line. I'm watching these two men. The two main guys we'll call of Kentucky, so the faces. I'm going to call one Big Bob. I'm going to call the other Old Bob. So Big Bob is the dude working the grill. He looks like he has a tan on just the front half of his body because he's just been standing from this grill and not moving. The whole time I'm in line for a good 5-10 minutes. He hasn't moved. He stands there and someone comes in, puts the ribs down on the grill, and he watches them. Oh, and also he's double fisting tongs, so he has 2 sets of tongs in one hand. He has a paintbrush of barbecue sauce in the other, and he's just watching. So he just watches the ribs. He just watches. He watches. He dips. He slathers a shit ton of sauce. He puts it back in, flips it, watches them again, keeps watching them, keep watching more sauce. Keeps watching for like another 5 minutes. All right, they're done. Because he knows the perfect amount of time. No matter the size of the rib, he's flipping some faster, he's flipping some slower, and he's just. But the best part is he's just watching. He looks like he just got off riding with the Devil's Angels to make some ribs. Like, this is the dude. He's got a big old American bandana on his face. He's got another American bandana on his head, covering his sweet ponytail that's also been braided by, like, his wife while they were on the hog. He has the perfect gut. Like, a gut so beautiful, you're like, just have an award. Anyway, I digress from the point. This man knows his meat. I'm telling you, he watches it till it's perfect. And he just sees it. He doesn't even need to smell it. He doesn't need to taste them. He doesn't even need to touch them. He doesn't even do a little finger, be like, oh, these tender enough. He's just done. Bow. So then he passes the ribs on to old Bob. Now, old Bob looks like he just got off the swamp, whittling or playing the banjo with his alligator Nancy, right? It's like they came through a swamp on the speedboat with the fan on it. Like, yo, old Bob, it's time for us to do Ribfest again. And his old ass just gets up. Aight. Gets in the boat, sits back down, and then he just plays banjo on the way out, like, and they just ride out. They just ride out the swamp. Now, if I could build this man, he is wearing a flat straw hat with a black line around it. He's got a big old Gandalf beard, and all his job is cut meat. No one else cuts meat except old Bob, and his hands are covered in barbecue sauce, because all he does is this. He's just there, just bow, 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 bow. Slap a rib, bow, 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 bow. Slap a rib, bow, 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 bow. And there is no... And I'm going slower than what he's doing, because he's just... Like, if Gordon Ramsay was watching this man, he'd be like, I'll just leave. Like, he'd clap for him. Because he doesn't never hit a bone, just... No bone hit, no fingers lost. I don't know how he did it. He was, like, at one point, I just saw him with one hand. He could have thrown it up in the air like a ninja. Just done. He got every slab, like, the same width. Even if it was a meat, like, it was perfect. Like, he knew exactly when to cut, as well as Big Bob knew how to, like, make meat. I don't know how to explain it. I guarantee these two do not get along, first of all. Like, they probably, on the bus, or, like, in the food truck thing, just, like, arguing about shit. But the whole team just deals with it, because they make the ultimately best ribs as a unit of all time. Anyway, so I get up there. I have my order. Very nice girl working the front desk. I tip them because this show's been amazing from start to finish. I get my ribs. I go back, sit down with, what I call them, Jen and Barbie. So, sit back down with them, and I start having these ribs. And let me tell you about how good this meat was in my mouth. That's your first pause, by the way, I guess. Besides the fact that I just complimented a man's stomach. Anyway, these ribs, unreal. First of all, I tried to pick one up. No good. The meat fell off. Oh no. I'm I'm scraping it. I'm already licking one. Look at my finger. Next one, I pick it up. This one doesn't fall off the bone quite as easily. Also, by the way, you bite into this rack, the bone's soft. Like, you know how you bite into some ribs, you're like, ow, I shouldn't have done that so fast. No. The bone's like bone gum. It is so soft. Anyway, so next rib, pick it up. Man, people are looking at me, questioning my sexuality. First they see is like, oh, this dude's with two chicks. Nice. Then they say, oh, he just a gay friend, because the way I'm eating these ribs, man, oh, man, girls should be, like, taking notes. This is how you keep a man 101. Just watching me, like, oh, yeah, and just, like, tearing the meat off. Oh, it's so, everything's so juicy and moist. It's wonderful. I had, the sauce was the perfect amount of tang and sweet and savory. It's been 2 weeks since Ribfest. I'm still, like, salivating at the mouth of how good these ribs were. Oh, my God. 24 years of life, I've never had a rib better. I'm sorry, Mom. These ribs are so good, you'd want to, like... These ribs are so good. Bro, you gotta calm down. These ribs are so good. If you went on a date with them, you'd go home, tell your boys about how amazing this girl is. And by the girl, I mean ribs. So how good these ribs are. How they may be the chosen ones for you. And you're like, when do you think I should text her again? He's like, I give it a few days. It's too late. You're already texting her while you ask him that question. That's how good these ribs are. These are text immediately, right away after the date. Hey, did you get home okay, babe? When do you want to see each other again? Yeah, did you have fun? These ribs you text so fast. Like, she texts you, you have a certain ringtone for her, so you text her back immediately, even if you're at work, you, like, risk it a little bit, you're like, oh. Yeah, I'm good, babe, how you? These ribs got you fucked up. I left with a half rack of ribs. I got the itis. It wasn't even 10 minutes after, 15 minutes after. Right away, I'm just like, I could sleep in this chair. I could sleep in this hard-ass plastic chair. That's how comfortable and happy I is. I needed wet naps. I needed so many wet naps. And I'm just, oh. People, I wanted to go back for another one, but I had stuff to do later. I was like, oh, if I have another rack of ribs, I ain't gonna see nobody. I have important things I have to do. They have to go throw axes. But part of me's like, fuck playoffs. I'm just gonna have more ribs. I lost anyway, so it didn't even really matter. I was so sad. I should have just got more ribs. These ribs. Okay, you know what? If these ribs didn't win 2017 Rib Award for Kitchener, someone fucked up. Like, you didn't count the votes right. People obviously just didn't go there. Look, Kentucky Smokehouse, send me a shirt. I'll wear that 2 times a week and be like, yeah, go to this place. You could, wherever you're located, the next Ribfest closest in Ontario, because my passport's still kind of messed up. I'm just kind of lazy. The next Ribfest in Ontario, at me. Just at me. And I will be there. I'll be yelling with your homie. If he has to take a break, I'll yell for him. I'll pick up like 6 trophies. No, I don't want to break them. I'm kind of clumsy. So I'll pick up like the smaller trophy. And I'll be like, I'll go up to people. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me. You need to have these ribs, girl. Like, it's so. These ribs are so good. They're so tender. The meat is so soft. It's like meat cotton candy. It's so good. It's so. I want to sleep on them. I want to sleep with them. I low key let them like do dirty things to me, call me names, spit on my chest. They're so good, dude. I'm salivating right now. I have a big mouth, so there's a lot of pools in it. And I'm just, oh, these ribs, showstoppers. I want them to cater my wedding. I want them to cater my bar mitzvah. I want to cater my funeral, and I would just want them to put them a bunch in my casket and just send them off with me. I don't care how many like bugs I attract. That's what I want. That's how I want to die. I want Big Bob at my funeral giving the eulogy, saying some sweet words about the customer who's gonna come back, and I may stalk them. I may stalk this company. That's how bad it is. I've already planned other Ribfest just to see where they've been. The difference is I'm just a little lazy, but I'll be there soon. I'll do a bed blog in front of there just to eat those ribs one more time. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're so good. So if you ever see a Kentucky Smokehouse, I'm right, yeah. I'm making sure I'm saying this name right. Yeah, Kentucky Smokehouse. KentuckySmokehouse.ca. I don't know if they got Twitter. I don't know if they got Instagram. I don't even know if they have a real website, but if you ever see a blue sign that says Kentucky, the shack on the Kentucky Smokehouse like sign, that's exactly where Old Bob comes from. The only difference is I think there actually is a gator on that. Hilarious. Yeah, check them out. If you see an old guy with a American flag bandana, that's them. If you see Old Bob, that's him. If you see the most delicious ribs you ever goddamn seen in your life, that's them. Do it. If you can top me in the next few years, somebody come at me and be like, I got ribs for you, and you can top me, I will pay for them. Don't worry. I will pay full price for your ribs. But if you're confident, you hit me up and be like, you haven't had good ribs until you've had my ribs. Challenge accepted. Because right now, 15 out of 10. Oh, I guess we're leaving? You're just going to block me? Okay. Meatball, have any words? Nope, quiet as usual. All right, well, that's it. That's all. I'm still waiting on some mics to come in, so I'm hoping to do some skits soon. What do you want? Anyway, I'm hoping to get some stuff done soon. I have a bunch of scripts written. So hopefully those turn out really well. I'm hoping for the best. Follow me on Twitter at TheSamurai93. Okay, bye, Meatball. Careful. There you go. Follow me on Instagram at JustTheSamurai. Follow me on Facebook at Lazy Akita Entertainment. Lazy Akita Entertainment. Let's try to get that English right. Find Kentucky Smokehouse. They will blow you away. If they don't blow you away, there's just something wrong with you then. Because I don't know. There's something wrong with you. That's all I'm going to say about it. If you have a negative comment about them, come at me. I'll fight you. I'll fight you over that. I'm serious. You're done. You're done in these streets, son. Those ribs will make you... If a girl brought those ribs home to me, I'd probably propose to her. That's just how real I'd be. I'd leave my girlfriend for those ribs. No, not really. I love you, Paige. Okay. Bye. Oh, wait, no. One more thing. Nope, that's it. Okay, peace out. Have a good one. I love you, world. Please, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me where you found your best ribs, and I will legit go there and eat them. I'm still fat, so it's okay. Say goodbye to DC's next superhero. That's me. That'll be me. That's right. I'm confident. I'm confident.